Hello everyone. So today we'll be covering something called the init method or init function. Really just the same thing. Uh, what it is in other object-oriented languages like Java or C++, the init function would be considered a constructor. Just Python does it a little bit differently, but it's really quite simple. So you come up with some class, and mine will be dog. And I'm going to define double underscore in it double underscore. And it's going to use the self variable, and like I was talking about last time, the self variable just makes sure like when you create an object that it's like using the values on itself. I don't know. It's weird, but you'll probably get the idea of it as we keep going on and on. Anyway, so what init does is kind of like sets up some, like, you could say default behaviors of whatever your class is doing. So, what's like a default behavior of a dog? Well, maybe like there was bark, I guess. So woof, woof, and um, yeah. So barks always, I mean, dogs always bark. So in our init function, we just say that all right, whenever we make a dog, we're gonna have it wolf at us at first, I guess, and then we would still make other functions like I don't know. Dogs. What do they do? Walking function where I'm just gonna print out I am a dog walking around. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway. So then let's just make an object. My dog's name is Goose, so Goose equals dog. Oh, whoops. Let me put self. There we go. And then I'm gonna have Goose walking, I guess. And if I run the program, I can see now that our output is woof woof, and I'm a dog walking around. So obviously the I'm a dog walking around occurs when we call the walking function, but we didn't do anything in particular to make woof woof appear. And that's because it's just like as soon as we make the object, like if I get rid of this, as soon as I make the dog object Goose, it will automatically wolf. It's a sort of like automatic behavior of our class. Now, there's some other things we can use this for. So, like, in a more interesting class we talked about yesterday, the hero class we made. And in the hero class, we have, a bunch of stuff going on, but one of the things that I could do is say define in it self, and what do I want to happen here? Well, we made like two heroes, Goku and Vegeta, and like, if you ever watch a show, I guess, they don't both have, I would say, they don't have the same HP as each other or the same mana. So, here's what I can do. We can say that as a parameter in the init function, I'm going to have HP and mana. And I'm going to say that, well, I guess we can't just call it. We could, but let me just do A and B. We're going to have some values A and B. And what I'm going to say is I'm going to say that self dot HP is equal to A, and self dot mana is equal to B. So what this is going to do is allow me to determine what their starting values for health and mana are. So if I go to Goku, you know, I'm going to, like, you know, maybe he's going to have 20 HP and, like, 20 mana. And Vegeta, he's, you know, a little bit, he can take a hit, so he's going to have 30 HP, but he tends to gas out earlier, so 10 mana. And now when we run this program, we can see, like, the first thing we do is have Goku level up. So since his default HP was 20, or his starting HP was 20, now it's at 25 because when leveling up he gains 5. And since his default or starting mana was 20 also, and it adds 4 when he levels up on line 25. I mean line 24. It becomes 24. And then he casts Kamehameha. And then I have all my stuff for Vegeta. So if you remember last time, Vegeta could not cast the third, in this case it was Fireball, now it's Kamehameha, because Vegeta ran out of mana too early. Because the mana was set to 5. Now it's set to 10 by default. So each cast subtracts 2. So 10 minus 2 is 8. Minus 2 is 6. Minus 2 is 4. Levels up. Gains 4 mana when they level up. And now has 8 mana total and 35 health, since Vegeta started with 30 health. So, you know, the init function is, like I said, it was like the same thing as a constructor in other languages. And if you think about, like, the word constructor, you're kind of constructing a set, like in this case we're constructing a set of traits, HP and mana, that whenever we make a hero object we can define specifically for the individual object. So just init is a great way just to, like, have some stuff happen immediately as soon as the object is created. And in this case, we can use the init function to specifically define like the starting value of variables of whatever object we're working with. So that is it for the init function for now. And later on, we'll just cover some more topics in object-oriented programming.